back now in this first full week of November. A good time to mark your calendar.
The month is packed with dates to circle, from new music releases to the big Oscar contenders hitting theaters.
And Jessica Shaw is senior writer for Entertainment Weekly. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning.
Always like to mark our calendars. So first things first, great movies coming out this month. There are a lot of them, with the Oscars coming up as well. So starting this Friday, we've got the Thor sequel.
Yes, the Thor sequel. Thor is obviously one of the Marvel superheroes. So he's been in the Avengers. He was in the first Thor movie. Chris Hemsworth. So cute Hemsworth brother. But this movie is actually all about the villain, who is Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston. And villains are kind of where it's at. The villains are the winners this season, so we'll see. Keep your eye on Loki.
His own spin-off.
He could. A lot of people, there's a lot of buzz about Loki in this movie.
And Natalie Portman in there as well.
Yeah, she plays his love interest.
Let's talk a little Lady Gaga. We've heard the one single's been out for a while. The album comes out a week from today, right?
Yes, Applause has been out, and it came out actually the same week as Roar, as Katy Perry's single. Didn't do so well. It's hard to believe it's actually Lady Gaga's only her third studio album. It feels like she's been around for a while.
It's true.
It's a big departure from Born This Way, which was, enormous and huge. It's more of a meditation on fame, so we'll see how radio friendly it is. But personally, I'm looking forward to her hosting Saturday Night Live on November 16th because I think I just can't wait to see her make fun of herself, and I think that that's going to be awesome.
Day before, you've got the sequel to The Best Man Holiday on November 15th.
Yeah.
It's got an all-star cast.
All-star cast. Taye Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Sanaa Lathan. The Best Man came out in 1999 and is directed by Malcolm Lee, who is Spike Lee's cousin. It made back 4 times what it cost, 4 times its budget. So, and it's about a group of college friends who come together for Christmas. So, it's good. Fun movie.
November 22nd, huge movie, Catching Fire. This is the second in the trilogy, The Hunger Games.
Right, The Hunger Games. Actually, it's not going to be a trilogy anymore because the third movie is split into 2. So it's the second of 4. Katniss, Jennifer Lawrence, and Peeta, they're back, and they're on their victory tour from winning the Hunger Games last time. But shocker, they have to go back and battle again. This time, it's in a more tropical location because they shot in Hawaii. But lots of great costumes, great scenery, and everything.
Huge anticipation for that one. Also on November 22nd, Vince Vaughn. He had the movie The Internship earlier this year. Another one coming out around Thanksgiving.
So he definitely, Vince Vaughn, this is a movie about, he visits a sperm bank quite often, and it turns out he fathered more than 500 children, and this is not a great premise. It's actually based on a movie called Starbuck, which was a Canadian film, this is not a serious movie about the ethics of sperm donation or anything. It's lighthearted, family-friendly. It's Vince Vaughn, obviously, and Chris Pratt, and so it's good. The trailer's hilarious.
That looks good.
Wednesday before Thanksgiving, always a big day for movies coming out. Jason Statham in Homefront.
Yes, Jason Statham, who I believe is going to be on the show today.
I
was like, can I hang out in the makeup room? I wanted to see him. So he plays a widower who moves to a small town just to kind of get away from it all. Turns out he gets kind of caught up with a meth lord played by James Franco, who, as we all know, likes those big characters. But my favorite thing about this movie, it's actually written by Sylvester Stallone.
Whoa, really?
I know. Who knew?
Deep.
It's got all the action like a
definitely.
Sylvester Stallone movie. Okay, and then Black Nativity is coming out on the 27th. This is also an all-star cast.
All-star cast. Forrest Whitaker and Angela Bassett play a preacher and his wife, and they sort of lost touch with their daughter, who's played by Jennifer Hudson, and they find each other again. It's based on a Langston Hughes play, actually, from 1961. It's a modern-day musical set in Harlem. It's the nativity story, but it's told through R&B and hip-hop and rap. And, I mean, honestly, I will see any movie where Jennifer Hudson is singing. Period.
I think I saw Mary J. Blige in there too.
Oh yeah. There's tons.
That's awesome. Okay, November 22nd. This is another big one. The 29th. The Nelson Mandela movie's coming out.
Yes, I mean there's definitely some Oscar buzz going on here. Idris Elba, who you might know from The Wire or Luther, he is amazing. He plays Nelson Mandela. This is based on Nelson Mandela's autobiography, and he's reportedly seen it and approved. But I think there's definitely Idris Elba is a lot of buzz that he will get an Oscar nomination for this, but people are also really excited because U2 wrote an original song for this movie.
He is amazing. He's also in Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
He plays the gatekeeper. Very cool.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Jessica
Big
Shaw.
season.
Big season, all right. It's heating up.